Hello guys, I'm Jakob from Cold North Creative, and today I thought it would be fun to walk you through the latest music video for Cabal's single Violent Ends. I produced this video together with the band, filmed, edited, and color graded, and did the animations. So I thought it would be fun to just break down the whole process for you guys, from my thoughts about the editing, how we made it, and so forth. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can hit the button down below. And we also just created a Twitch channel, so we're going to do some live reactions really soon. So please do join us at the address below me here. And let's get into it. All right. Yeah, so this intro sequence is actually two different parts. So the first part is actually a real like photo the guys got printed out, or the artwork we got printed out on these large sheets of paper. The artwork is done by Malte from the band, used to be in the band, the bass player, and he's a tattoo artist in his daily life and really awesome at drawing this classic old school style. And we got some flowers from a flower shop that were like thrown out, and so we used it to frame this this paper. And also you can see the candles here just to light it up. And the first part is just this with the camera like rotating. And then the next part is actually animated. So you can see it does like a fade transition. And so Malte, he did it all digitally so he could give me the different layers of the image. And then I went in After Effects and I like animated like different parts of it. So you can see like there's some leaves here that are like rotating, and like it's the wind blowing. And then also these I'm forgetting I forgot what you call them in English, but the ropes here. So like it looks like they're dangling back and forth in the wind. After I did that, I did some 3D camera movements, so you can see like it's like the image is doing like that, or a camera is like panning above it like that, just to give it a more feel of like it was a real camera. And so for the next like part, I just did a glitch effect, because a lot of the new stuff from Cabal has a lot of like techie glitchy elements to it, and I thought it would be fun to like introduce that in the song, and you get a little bit taste of it here. And so the zoom out here is just to fade out for the real footage we did here. So it's like a smooth transition from like the real footage to the digital back to the real footage. And then I put this kind of glow effect on it, so you can see like the highlights here really glowy, and gives it like this kind of dreamy vibe. I really enjoyed, really liked. And so what I also really like doing, you can see the transition, is like doing these highlight exposure transitions where I really over exaggerate or overexpose the highlights from one image to the other. It gives us that kind of like woof effect. So check this out here. Yeah, so this song just kicks in at just the first second whenever the riff goes. Cabal really likes fast editing. So it's like, if you see my timeline, it's just clip. And just talking a bit about the setting here. So these guys are insanely creative with not only the music, but really the visuals. And they had this idea about having a frame of the images like on the background, and then the frame being made by the flowers. So the flowers you can see here, they got stitched on back to a backdrop, and what you can see here is actually not a screen. I heard some commenting about it looked like being a window. It's not a window, it's actually a projector we have behind here projecting onto the backdrop, but you can't really tell due to the frames by the flowery frame. And in the color grading, I tried to highlight it so it more looks like it's a screen that's behind them, then so you really can't tell that it's a projector. And what is going on in the background is actually all these animations I did of like, I think there's like 5 or 6 different images I did different animations from, and you can tell they're being used in like as B-roll, which is like not real footage but like second pocket footage in different parts of the video, but it goes so fast and I spent a lot of time doing it, so I'm gonna pause it when it comes so you can see what is actually going on. But yeah, what I try to do in the edit here is just to really nail the rhythmic parts of each riff, so that the cut in the image is coincides with how the riff progresses. So see if you can notice it here. I'm just gonna put some sound on, just go a bit back. Yeah, so you can see it goes da 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 dum da da. And notice how every cut is just the exact same. And I really like that in my editing, because it really gives like this really connection between the music and the visuals. We also, that shaking thing is actually us just taking the camera and doing this, and we found out it just looked fucking cool, especially when you cut it between different shots. So this is another B-roll footage of one of those papers with the flowery. It is real, the flowery composition we did. Yeah, so you saw it really, really quick there, a couple of seconds. I can just slow this down a lot so you can tell what's going on. We had like a pan. I did a quick pan of, you have a moon on one end and the sun in the other end. So it goes just a second here. I don't know if I had already been there. This is just so fast. Oh, it was over there. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, there we go. So you start with the moon. Oh, was it past it already? And just give me a sec. I'll find it here. Oh yeah, it's after this part. So even though this is like 25% speed, it's still really, really fast edited. So you can see the moon first. So what happens in the moon is actually like, you can see the stars are actually glowing. I had this sky, doing like swirly stuff, but you can't, you miss it because it's just so fast. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the fun thing. I thought it was fun that Andreas did like this kind of swipe thing with his arm, and then the animation like follows that. And I thought about the whole way through, so that how could I like incorporate these like B-roll footage with the real footage. So every time like some guys do like that, the next shot is like the same thing in the animations. So, and the sun, you can see it does wavy things though, but you're not really gonna tell, it's so fast. Ah, that sounds fucked up. Let's try and do this now. Let's go. Yeah, so you saw that. So the camera zoomed out, and then the next shot with the pigs, it zoomed out, and then I did like a slow ramping, which is you take some footage and then you slow it down so that when it hit, it just coincided with the like the pigs headbanging. So I'm gonna do that again with this a bit slower so you can tell what's going on. So it zooms out and the pigs headbang when it hits. So you can also see it in the background there. So we had the animations go in the background. Zoom in, and then camera pans out, animations pans out, and then the fucking go nuts. Okay, let's get some sound on. Another animation of this flowery guy who eats flowers. There's glow in his eyes and stuff like that. And then I had his mouth. His mouth is like chomping on the flowers. That's real footage. That was also a good example of like I like how the music says da da, and then the camera goes ba da. So every movement coincides with the music like that. Another thing about the guys they're some of the most easiest guys to film because they just know exactly how to accentuate their movements with the music. And Andreas actually is also a joy to film because it's different. Some people like singing to the camera. I've shot some other bands like really don't like it. They feel awkward when doing it to a camera. And Andreas is really good at using his hands, not to just do it in he emphasizes more like the energy. Some people have like a tendency is like overly like it's almost acting out the lyrics, but he does it in a more like energetic way and like a more like up in your face kind of way, and I really like that. So it's the easiest. He's one of the easiest front lead singers, whatever, that I've filmed actually. Yeah, I thought that was fun as well. So when he did like these swipes, I tried to pan the camera with it, and I really like that. You saw that again with the ba-da, so the camera like goes in, stops, and follows through. Same thing here. So this part, so you can see that I digitize this image. There's a plugin for After Effects where you can just like pixelate everything and then have it like expand. That's probably the easiest way. So you can see like the different colors here. I've expanded and then did some RGB splits at the same time. So like really fun, like trying to incorporate those like small musical things they put in where things gets fucked up and like twisty and digital and so forth. So check it out. The whole breakdown thing. I think Chris told me that sound is like, I don't know, it was like a fork on a plate, and he did some fucking fucked up effects to it. That just sounds insane. That's Chris, by the way. Yeah, so if I haven't said it already, all those images are representations of the themes in the song, which is, I think it's basically about using authority as a violence to, like, being an authority and using violence to meet your ends. Breaking it down. Yeah, so I just try to accentuate every like hit. Bam, bam, you get the drama like that. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this sequence where it just everything just melts along with the music. Everything that gets digitized and pixelated, and I think it's kind of fun to because it's like a mix between this really organic feel and this really digital feel, just like in the music as well as the visuals. And so this is like all slow motion here, and I try to do the same thing. So like everything kind of like matrix wipes between each other, and like the camera fits between like, so every member has like a headbang, like a breakdown. Yeah, so this is actually my favorite part of the song. It looks like this is one clip, but it's actually two clips conjoined together. And I spent a lot of time like trying to move it so it felt natural, like from this scene to the another of Andreas. You see here. So that hit. So yeah, that took a long time. Yeah. She sings, "Justice might be blind, but she bows to no man." And then we have Lady Justice here swinging these wherever those are. So yeah, this was like one of the most fun times I had. Also, like editing a music video, because I just got totally free range, just going nuts and like trying to stitch together all these different shots in like a creative way. And like I feel this is like 2 minutes and 46 seconds of just in your face, but that's it fits the song, it fits the vibe, and I'm really proud of the results. So we have actually another video coming up for Cabal. I'm not really sure about the release date yet, but they're gonna tell whenever that's ready. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my my deep dive into how I created it and my thoughts behind the edit and so forth. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.